Hi, I'm Melodie Fox, classroom teacher with over 25 years experience. I've taught everything from preschool to high school to even college. I've taught on the East Coast, the West Coast, before school and after school. I love teaching. But you may find that teaching has been thrust upon you lately, and you're like, oh my gosh, I got this, but for how much longer? Well, that's where KidsPlay Science comes in. We've developed some curriculum that is very friendly to the mom, the homeschooler, to the dad, to anyone out there that really could use some help in these troubling times. KidsPlay Science is awesome, and we've done all the work for you. In fact, we're going to give you a free lesson right now. This lesson is about, well, what else? Washing your hands with soap and water. You might want to explain to your kids, why is that so important to do? Well, let's talk a little bit about the science. First, we need some water. Now, water is a pretty special thing. Water is made up of molecules. I know you know what molecules are. You can explain this to your children. Little tiny droplets. And these little teeny tiny particles, they're very sticky with each other. That's called cohesive. Water likes to stick to itself. You see this when you see a little droplet of water on a rainy day going down your window pane that forms a little dot. And then it joins together with other little globs and forming a bigger glob because it's sticky with itself. But water can also be sticky with other things. That's called adhesive. I put a little water on this little piece of paper, and we know that wet paper, it sticks and eventually falls off. Not a very strong bond. But those special qualities keep our hands really dirty and germy if we don't use something else. Yeah, you're right, soap. So tell your kids, water is not enough. You'll need some soap. Now, soap is also made of molecules, but these molecules are a lot different than the ones in water. Soap molecules have one end that is loving water. That's called hydrophilic. They love water. But the other end of that molecule is very fearful of water. It's called hydrophobic. And it's that push me, pull you relationship that's going to release all those dirty particles of dirt and germs on your children's hands. So let's do a little experiment, and I'll tell you what you need. You're going to need some water, of course, and of course you'll need some soap. But you'll also need a little bit of black pepper and a pie pan or a plate that's handy. You're just going to pour some water in there, and you'll be using your pepper in just a little while, and we'll see a close-up of that experiment. KidsPlay Science uses all kinds of wonderful things that you might just find around the house, so you're not spending $1 million for all kinds of stuff on the internet to teach your kids a lesson. And once you teach this lesson, and you'll know when you do this one in a few minutes, that your kids will go, wow, where did you learn all that science? This is more exciting than school. KidsPlay Science, awesome curriculum. All right, here's our easy experiment. Anyone can do this, and you can look like a total science professor with your kids. Okay, so we've got our water, got our pie pan or plate. So I'm just going to go ahead and pour this water. And like I said, maybe, I don't know, 1/4 inch. Just going to cover the bottom of it. Remember, we talked about our water and the importance of washing our hands with soap. So we're going to take some pepper. It's going to represent all of that dirt and grime. I'm going to sprinkle pretty heavily. Get all that black pepper on there. Just really sprinkle it so you can really, there you go. Can you see that? Dirt and grime there. And we talked about the fact that there's surface tension there. We talked about the fact that water is both cohesive and adhesive, so the dirt's just going to stick on your hands, the germs are going to stick, but not when we add one important thing. We're going to add some soap. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and put a little bit on my finger, because I like to make this look like a magic trick. Because, you know, science can be really fun and magical. So there's my soap on the tip of my finger. So remember our soap molecules are both hydrophilic and hydrophobic. Now you have to watch carefully, okay? Because you can only do this once. And if you want to do it again, you can just get your pie pan or your plate and rinse it all out and start over. But here we go. Are you ready? Did you see how the water just pushed all the pepper to the sides? Yeah, that happened because of that hydrophilic, hydrophobic action of the soap. You're washing your hands with soap, you're going to get rid of all that dirt and all those germs. Isn't that an awesome experiment? That's yours. Free. Go ahead. Today, we're offering bite-sized lessons from Alien Kitchen. Alien Kitchen is a curriculum I developed with KidsPlay Science, exploring the science behind chemical reactions. In our bite-sized version, we're offering 1 whole week's worth of lessons. And that includes not just a lesson with step-by-step instructions, but activities and experiments with pictures step by step so that you can walk your kids through a wonderful scientific experiment. Now, we're not going to stop there, and this is all for $7. You can go to McDonald's and get a meal and it costs you more than $7. We're going to add on to it links to our Facebook virtual classroom, as well as weekly giveaways for your kids. Hint, hint, there may be some science-related prizes there. Now, all this for $7. You simply need to click the link below. Don't forget, to get this curriculum, click the link below.